thinking about all the things that as mothers we go through with the joy and the laughter and the peace and the pain and the hurt and the frustrations and all of the good stuff that happens with this journey of motherhood. You know, we realize that we really don't always know what we're doing or what we're thinking about or how to figure things out or what to do next or what to say. And sometimes we say things that we are upset about the fact that we even said or thought about or did. And we find ourselves really being hard on ourselves. I know I do. That has been my experience. I wish I could be a better mother. I wish I can do things differently. I wish I didn't react a certain way. I wish I, you know, just said things better, wiser, you know, things that you read in a book. You're like, man, I wish I would have thought about that. So we're going to talk to Zinai for a few minutes. What did you say? Excuse me for?
You, Mommy, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Esther. And who are you?
My name is Zinai.
And how old are you?
I'm 5.
Oh, 5 years old. Isn't that amazing? Well, this is the month of May, and
you know how old I am.
I know. But they don't know how old you are. Well, maybe they do, because I always talk about you. So here's the thing. What special day is in the month of May?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, right?
We fancy.
We fancy. So did you know that in the Bible, the number 5 means grace?
Yay.
Did you know that?
Yay.
Did you know that?
Yay.
I guess that's a yes. Oh, okay, great. So when you think about God's grace, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Worshipping.
Okay. What else?
Loving.
Loving. Okay, what else?
Praying.
Praying. Good. What else? Are you doing 5 things because it's 5? Ah, that's brilliant. Okay, go. You tell me.
Oh! Singing to God.
Singing to God. Okay, what else?
Praising.
Praising. That's beautiful. So those are the 5 things that you think about when you think about grace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So here's an idea.
I said I only remember praising and praying.
Okay, that's cool. That works. So here's the thing. I learned, Zinai, that grace in the Bible means a gift from God. Did you know that?
Yes.
Do you like gifts?
Yay.
Oh my gosh, I love gifts too. I think they're amazing.
And the gift from God is Jesus.
When you talk about mothers, what are you talking about?
We're talking about everything Mother gives us.
Is that right?
Yes.
Do you guys get upset about your mommies? Do you ever get mad at mommy?
Oh no.
You sure
None
about
of my
that?
friends told me that.
Do you ever get mad at mommy? You can be honest. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes?
No.
You sure about that? So you get mad at mommy sometimes, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you get mad at mommy?
Because sometimes. Hold on, let me think about it in my own private corner.
In your own private corner? Okay.
And now Mommy could finish by herself. I'm gonna go to my own private corner for a little bit. Okay?
I figured out, you know what? I was a much better mother before I was a mother. Because I was like, well, if my child ever did X, Y, and Z, this is, I know I'm not the only one that's done that. And for people like me that likes plans and structures and color coordinated spreadsheets and for everything to fit into a perfectly planned outcome, it hasn't worked that way. And I've had to learn how to receive grace. Grace from God, that it is sufficient even for my insufficiencies as a mother, and that is okay, that God still loves me and that he is loving my child through me, through my imperfect self, and that they are going to be exactly who God designed them to be. I surrender to the fact that I need grace. So the same grace that I receive is the same grace that I impart on her. It's the same grace that I ask God to allow me to give to her because I've received it. But the thing is, I can't give by grace what I haven't received myself. Mother's Day, and as we're thinking about what it means, and the mothers that have grown children, you know, mothers that are waiting, you know, to have a child, that they're pregnant, mothers that even have lost a child. The grace of it all is that God is there through it all. That God's grace is sufficient through every imperfection, every trauma, every pain, everything that we have gone through, and that God is going to literally keep us in the midst of it and to receive his grace. I encourage you to just receive his grace so that you can give his grace. Receive it. You are not perfect. God never intended for you to be perfect. If you believe that your child, it's God's child, if you believe that they are the gift from God that you believe they are, then trust him to lead you. Trust him to cover them. Trust him to protect them, and trust him to bring them back. Ask God for wisdom to steward his child. Speak life over them. Speak life over yourself as a mom. Don't be so hard on yourself. And trust me, I'm extremely hard on myself. And God's word this month for me has been grace. Grace in all areas, and definitely grace in this area of mothering.